Have you ever found yourself in a difficult moment, feeling that life is too serious and that the problems seem endless? What if I told you that the solution to these situations could be simpler and even funnier than you think? Today we're going to talk about something powerful: humor as a tool for overcoming challenges. Yes, laughing at yourself can be exactly what you need to lighten the load of adversity and find strength in the most complicated moments. Stay with me, because in this video you'll discover how adopting a lighthearted perspective can turn your difficulties into opportunities for growth. We'll explore how small doses of humor can improve your resilience, renew your energy, and change the way you look at life. So, if you're looking for inspiration and a lighter way of living, this video is for you. Shall we get started? Have you ever felt that life has become too heavy, as if there were no ends to the problems? Maybe it's a situation at work that's taking your sleep away, or personal issues that seem to have no solution. But what if I told you there was a simple and powerful way to deal with these difficult moments? A tool that not only helps you overcome challenges, but also transforms the weight of difficulties into something much lighter. Today we're going to talk about humor and how it can be your greatest ally in facing life's ups and downs. Stay with me, because this video will show you how laughing at yourself can be one of the most transformative attitudes you can adopt. We all face challenges. Some days seem endless, and the feeling that we're stuck in a cycle of problems is almost suffocating. It's easy to feel that seriousness is the only answer, but often this approach leaves us feeling even more exhausted. Think of a situation in which you've felt overwhelmed. Perhaps a mistake at work, or that embarrassing moment that left you feeling ashamed for weeks. Now imagine if, instead of taking everything so seriously, you had been able to laugh at yourself. Turning problems into jokes may seem trivial, but it's actually a powerful skill that can completely change the way you approach life. Humor is not just fun, it has a real impact on our brain and our emotions. When we laugh, our body releases endorphin, the famous happiness hormone, which reduces stress and improves our general well-being. What's more, humor helps us change our perspective on difficult situations. Imagine you've spilled coffee on an important outfit before a meeting. Your first reaction might be frustration or even anger, but if you choose to laugh at the situation, it immediately loses its emotional weight. Have you ever experienced this? This lightness creates space to solve problems more creatively and calmly. And the best part is that, with practice, anyone can learn to adopt this mindset. So, how can you use humor in your day-to-day life, especially during difficult times? The first tip is to look for the comical side in situations that initially seem serious. Try looking at a mistake as if it were a funny story you'd tell a friend. Another strategy is to surround yourself with things that make you laugh. It could be a comedy series, short videos on the internet, or even funny messages you've exchanged with friends. These small doses of joy have a huge impact on the way you face challenges. Also, start paying attention to moments from the past that seemed impossible to overcome at the time, but that you can laugh about today. Using these memories as a reference helps to reinforce that even the most serious problems can be taken lightly. Another technique is to make a habit of rephrasing negative thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, "This only happens to me, what bad luck," replace it with something lighter, such as, "Congratulations, you've had a moment worthy of a comedy movie." It sounds simple, but this change of perspective relieves the emotional weight of the situation. And you know what? Humor is contagious. When you adopt a lighter attitude, the people around you also tend to react positively, creating a cycle of collective well-being. This connection with others is key to keeping your emotional resilience strong. Think about the last time you allowed yourself to laugh at something that went wrong. Perhaps it was a silly stumble, a misspoken word, or a situation that seemed like a disaster at the time, but ended up becoming a laughingstock. These moments show that humor doesn't diminish challenges, but helps us face them with more lightness and courage. It's as if laughing were a pause for breath in the midst of chaos. And the most interesting thing is that this attitude not only improves our mood at the moment, but also prepares us to deal better with adversity in the future. Life, after all, is already full of seriousness and responsibilities. Why not choose to take difficult situations a little more lightly? After all, laughing at yourself is an act of courage. It doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather choosing a healthier and more optimistic way of facing them. This not only benefits you emotionally, but also has a positive influence on the people around you. Small changes, such as adopting the habit of finding humor in difficulties, can generate big transformations over time. And now I ask you, how can you apply this to your life today? Think of a recent situation that made you uncomfortable or frustrated. How could you reframe that experience with humor? Share your story or your thoughts on the subject in the comment. Let's build a space together where everyone can find strength and lightness in life's challenges. And if this video made you smile or think differently, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, life can be heavy, but you can always make it lighter with a little humor. Stay with God until next time.